That's Pink. And Don't Let Me Get Me on Phuket's Live 89.5. And before that, Africa from Toto from 1983. 30 years ago. That was in the charts. Fine song, and it was the answer to today's Lyrically Wax. We'll do another one tomorrow at the same time. Now, that was 30 years ago, and I cannot believe that it was 1 year ago that this gentleman was in the studio talking about some go-karting that's going on. Hello, June. How are you, sir?
Well, I'm fine, thank you. I'm very well, and I'm very happy to be here.
Yeah, 1 year ago you were here.
Seems like it, doesn't it, according to my calendar.
It is. How's the year been for you?
Like the curate's egg, good in part, bad in part.
Gentleman's here. He's part of the Lions Club of Patong Beach, and we've been talking about this because we are media sponsors for this fantastic go-karting event that is happening this weekend. But before we actually talk about that, tell us a little bit more about Lions Club itself.
The Lions Club is an international organisation, and I suppose you could sum up its main aims and objectives as being a community service organisation, trying to help disadvantaged people in many parts of the world reacting to natural disasters when they arise and supplying funds to help. At a more local level, here in Phuket, we have 4 Lions Clubs.
Oh, really?
And Patong Beach is one of 4. There's Andaman Sea Lions Club, Phuket Pearl Lions Club, and Phuket Lions Club. And we all get together occasionally. But each club has its own special events which financially support their chosen beneficiaries.
Okay. And we're going to talk a little bit about the event that you've got going on this Sunday. And I know you're even busy now because just before we came to talk to you, somebody else was phoning up and sorting out a team for the go-kart this particular weekend. Tell us a little bit more about the go-kart event itself.
Well, this event on Sunday is the 4th in the series that we've run. It takes place at the Phuket Go-Kart Racing Club on Patak Road in Geelong, just to make sure you don't go to the wrong go-kart track. It's down in Geelong. Mm-hmm. We've had tremendous help from the manager, Kunmana, and all the boys and girls at the track in setting it up and running the operation.
It's a fantastic event itself. I mean, it does take a lot of organisation, doesn't it?
Yes, it doesn't. But I'm a great believer in the 6 Ps. Perfect. Well, I can't say this on the radio. I'm sorry. No.
I know. I think we'll go with the others. Go with the ones you can.
Perfect planning prevents PP performance.
All right, brilliant. We hear you. Fill in the blanks yourself.
Okay.
Yes, I mean, I was at the one last year and it was well organised. How many teams have you got involved with it this year?
Well, up to 10 minutes ago, we had 11 teams, including a team from Class Act Media. But I've just had an old friend, Sutep, call me, and he wants to bring his Asian Link team in, and I can't say no to Sutep. So we'll be running 12 teams.
12 teams.
It's a little bit different this year to last year because this year the track's computer system is working. All the carts are fitted with transponders.
Wow.
And so that every time one of the drivers goes round, his time is automatically recorded.
Oh, that's a great idea. Then there's no, obviously disputes over times and who came in first, second and third.
Exactly. We will be running 12 teams. There'll be 5 drivers in each team. And they all get to drive 3 times during the evening. Each series of races will be for 5 minutes each.
Now, I remember last year we had some competitive team members here from Class Act Media. Sam from our breakfast show, I think he nearly turned one of them over. We had Jody in there. They're going to be taking part this year. But Alistair stepped out to do something else, hasn't he? What job have you given Alistair to do this year?
Well, Alistair is... We've entrusted him with a very important task. We've introduced for the first time a Miss Go-Karts competition, and Alistair will be the only male member of the 3-person judging team.
Really? This is Alistair Forbes, by the way, from the newspaper. He had to think very hard about the decision to do this, didn't he? Probably not.
He thought for a nanosecond and said yes.
Well, we're talking to John here. He's in the studio and we're talking all about this particular event this weekend, which is happening up in Geelong. We're going to talk the reason why it's happening very shortly here on Phuket's Live 89.5. Phuket's Live 89.5. Good afternoon to you. 1:26. This is Lifestyle through until 3, brought to you by the Panache Restaurant, Outrigger in Laguna. Steve here. And between 1 and 2, we always like to bring somebody into the studio to have a little bit of a chat. And we got Jumin, who's from the Lions Club of Patong Beach, and telling us all about this weekend's event. Bit of a go-kart thing going on with 12 teams. Full house now, June. You've got a full house of teams, is that right?
Well, that's right. I just had a late entry, which I've accepted.
Okay.
So,
no more.
No, we call this the Lions Club of Patong Beach Go-Kart Team Championship.
All right. Okay. There's no acronym for that then, is there?
No, I don't think so. Nothing you can repeat on air anyway.
Okay. Right. So we were just talking before about the event itself. It's all a lot of fun. It's well organised. And this year, a little bit of a difference for the go-karts. They've got some timing on them, so they'll actually register your laps as you go around, which makes things a lot easier for you people trying to put these scores up on the boards, because I know how competitive this can get. Now, tell us a little bit more about the reason why you're doing this.
Well, there's always a reason why Lions clubs do any event, and essentially it's to raise money for some community service project. And our particular project, again this year, is our eyesight improvement program. We work with our partners KT Optics to test the eyesight of children in 3 local Thai schools.
Right.
Ban Bang Tong School in Katu, Ban Ban Ku School in Kokau, and Ban Ban Rong School in Pak Lok. And this year we've already tested nearly 500 children, and we're waiting for the results. And any child that needs prescription glasses, we will provide them free of charge.
That's great. Yeah, obviously, when you get involved with these kind of things and people enter and pay their money to get involved with the charity and have a good fun on the night, it's always good to see the other side of things as well. I mean, I know you just mentioned KT Optics there, but a lot of things go into this, a lot of help, don't you? You get a lot of sponsorship on this as well, don't you?
Yes, that's very much true. I mean, we couldn't organise this without a couple of really good and loyal sponsors. Auto Express has been with us for several years now, as has the Thai restaurant Sarapan Pleng down in Geelong. It's nice for us that local businesses in the Geelong area, such as Julapan Stationery, is also supporting us financially. So it gives us satisfaction not only in organising something that everybody enjoys, but has a good financial outcome.
Now, even if you're not involved with a team yourself, you can go down and be a spectator and get involved with some of the things on the night as well. You can help raise more funds by buying things at the event as well, which is always goes into the coffers to help these children for this eyesight testing program, courtesy of KT Optics and also the Lions Club of Patong Beach. So it all starts at what time then?
Well, we asked the teams to be there for 6 o'clock for registration and signing on. The racing starts at 6:30 with the driver's briefing, and then at 6:40 we have the first 5 races. And one driver from each team will take part in each of those 5 races. Then we have a break, and then we do the same thing again and again, so that everybody gets 3 5-minute sessions on the track.
It gets very competitive, doesn't it?
It gets very competitive, but I have to remind them in the driver's briefing that this is a non-contact sport.
Yeah. Oh, come on. I mean, they say that about bumper cars at the fair, don't they?
Oh, well, apparently bumping bumper cars has been banned by the health and safety people in England.
Well, it could be on the way here next way some of this lot drive. I saw them last year as well. But the good thing about John is that he is well experienced in this, because he used to be part of lots of things that go on in Dubai when I was there. He's part of the Gulf News Fund Drive they did, and you're still involved with a lot of stuff like that now, aren't you?
Yes, I still go back every year for the Desert Challenge. It's the Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge now.
Oh, you see.
Deep in the heart of the Liwa.
Yeah.
And the Rub al Khali empty quarter. We have great fun doing the route for that and taking part.
So, I mean, when Jim actually says to you, he knows what he's talking about. So you sit there in front of these people. Do they all listen? Do they all take it all in?
Some do, some don't.
So it's the black flag then?
Well, if somebody really misbehaves, they will get a black flag. You know, we do show them what the different flags mean. You know, like the black and white checkered flag means that's the end of the race, pull in now. And a striped red and yellow flag means there's oil on the circuit, be careful, and so on. Blue flag means you're somebody trying to overtake you, but they usually don't take any notice of that.
They don't get a chance to, spinning around those courses. But I mean, as I say, I saw it last year. It's a well-organised event, and safety first. Obviously, we can joke about it, but it is a well-organised event, and people actually do take part and have a bit of fun with it as well. So you've got 12 teams. Let's have a quick run through the teams then.
Well, yes, we're delighted to welcome back some of our regulars. This year, St. James Property are present with 3 teams.
Wow.
This is great news for us, and we thank Kunisa very much for entering. Unfortunately, he won't be there himself, but he'll be well represented by his teams.
Do you think he wants to win this with 3 teams?
Well, they did last year. So.
Yeah. So good luck to them.
Catarox are back again, and Kundome has sent me her team, and they're all ready and happy to go. Chrissy Group, Claude de Chrissy's team from Royal Paradis Village will be there. And GOMS, the Geelong Grumpy Old Men's Society, are entering a team, although I haven't yet had the full lineup of who's taking part. My friend and colleague Simon O'Hurley is trying to organise the names for that.
Okay. Well, listen, good luck with the whole event as well. I mean, I know it's going to be a fantastic night. You can go down there, as I say, be a spectator, even if you're not in a team. But I recommend if you are in a team, get there early, savour the atmosphere. As Jim said there, 6 o'clock is the official time, but get there at 5:30, help them out. It's going to be a good event, and congratulations to you and the rest of the Lions Club for making it such a worthy organisation that you're involved with, and also contributing to help these children in the future.
Thanks very much indeed. Thank you.